All right, Margaret, thank you. Let's talk about that saltwater wedge moving up the Mississippi River. It's a situation that could impact the drinking water for hundreds of thousands of people all across the metro area. But the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is working right now on mitigation measures.
And we have team coverage for you tonight. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor working to find out how a water treatment facility now back up and running could bring some relief to the situation. But first, WDSU's Morgan Lent is live along the river with what's being done to solve this problem. Morgan.
Well, Gina, as we speak, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is working near Naomi, Louisiana to build up the bottom of the river to slow down that saltwater wedge. Unfortunately, I'm told that won't stop it completely, but it does buy us some time.
It is a Herculean effort captured by our drone Monday. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers constructing an underwater sill to slow saltwater surging upriver.
It's essentially an underwater levee that we're dredging material from just upriver and placing it along the river bottom.
Crews will raise the river bottom here near Naomi, Louisiana by 25 feet. I'm told that will help protect the water supply to hundreds of thousands of people in the New Orleans metro area for an additional 10 to 15 days. But officials admit this is only a temporary fix, one that won't change those widely circulated projections released by state leaders last week, meaning the very tip, or toe as it's called, of that saltwater wedge could reach New Orleans by October 22nd.
The important thing to understand about the wedge is that it is truly wedge-shaped. So from the toe on the river bottom to where you see the high salinity levels on the surface of the river is about a 15-mile range or so. So even if the toe is progressing upriver, you still have about 15 miles back before you reach those higher salinity levels at the surface.
So what is the long-term solution? Dr. Joshua Lewis at Tulane University says rain, and not just here at home.
Major rain events here in New Orleans, I mean, if we think about it, where does most of our rainfall drain to? It actually doesn't drain into the river, it drains into Lake Pontchartrain and other estuaries. So we're really counting on, a wetter precipitation pattern developing hundreds of miles from New Orleans.
And I asked Dr. Lewis if we're in uncharted territory here in Louisiana right now, and he said actually no, we're not. He says saltwater intrusion happened last year in 2012 and also as far back as 1933, but he did admit that those years the water didn't necessarily always get as far up as it's projected to this time. Reporting live along the river, I'm Morgan Lentis, WDSU News.